Good morning students, welcome back. This is your science period and today we will continue our chapter 3. The remaining exercises we will complete today. Okay, one more thing, you have to do all the exercises in your copy, not in book. No need to fill in your book, just note down in your copy. Okay, and try to note down your work from the video. Okay, and if you are not able to do your work from the book, try to increase the resolution of your video. Okay, so let's start our class. Okay, be ready, let's start. Welcome students, in today's video we will continue lesson 3. Today we will do question number 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I hope you have done your work in your copy. You have to do your work in your copy. Don't fill true false and fill up in your book. Okay, I'm writing in the book just because of you, for you, that you can understand properly, just like in the classroom. But you have to note down these exercises in your copy. Don't fill in the book and send in the group. Don't do that. Some of the students are doing that, ma'am, I have done, and they are doing in their books only. I'm repeating again, you have to do all the exercises, all the question answer in your copy. Okay, so I hope you have done these exercises in your science copy. Okay, so let's start question number 4. Question number 4, from which part of the plant cotton and jute are obtained? Okay, from which parts of the plant cotton and jute are obtained? I hope you had remembered that we had read that cotton, we get cotton from fruit of the cotton balls. Okay, the fruit of the cotton plant are about size of lemon. Okay, this is the fruit of the cotton plant. So we obtain a cotton from the fruit of the cotton plant. And jute, we had also read about that we get jute from the stem of the jute plant. Okay, here it is written, stem, rod and fiber are separated by hand. Okay, the stem of the harvested plant are immersed in the water for few days. The stem, rod and the fibers are separated by the hand. Fiber means jute fiber is separated by the hand. So we get we get jute from the stem of the plant. Okay, next question is, name 2 items that are made from coconut fiber. 2 items, there are so many things which are made from the coconut fiber. Okay, so 2 main things is rope and mat. Okay, explain. Question number 6, explain the process of making yarn from fiber. Okay, making yarn from fiber. If you had remember that I had shown you a close to twisted. As you can see, it is a fiber. Okay, it is a cotton fiber. And how can you make a yarn from the fiber? First, by hand, how can we do that? This is a cotton. Okay, we have to just draw forward a cotton and twist it. Okay, like this. Okay, so it is, now the yarn is making. Okay, and this process is called spinning. Okay, you have to pull out a fiber from the cotton ball and twist it like this. Okay, so this is the process of making fiber yarn from fiber. Okay, so you can do this at your home, and I hope you can understand what is the process of your making yarn. Okay, you have to do this activity at your home and send your picture. Okay, like this I am doing now. You have to also do this activity. Take a cotton, pull out and twist it. Okay, and send the picture to me in group. Okay, so let's see. I'm showing you a work. Okay, from which part of the plant cotton and jute are obtained? Cotton is obtained from fruit of the cotton plant, and jute is obtained from stem of the jute plant. Okay, so you have to write in your copy this exercise. Okay, next question is question number 5. Name 2 items that are made from coconut fiber. Name 2 items that are made from coconut fiber. You can write any other things which you can write. Okay, I have written doormat and rope. If you know the other things also which are made up of coconut fiber, you can write. But here I have written doormat and rope are made from coconut fiber. Okay, question number 6. Explain the process of making yarn from fiber. Yarn are made up of thin strand called fiber. The process of making yarn from fibers is called spinning. In this process, a mass of cotton wool are drawn out and twisted as I show you earlier. This brings the fibers together and form yarn. Okay, I am showing you this question that you can write easily. Okay, you have to note down these exercises in your copy. Okay, question number 4, question number 5 and question number 6. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.